Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. So this week we made it out to Wissota Dam. If you guys haven't been here, this is over in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. Definitely a great area to check out and do some crawling. And if you're in the area for a while, there's uh, Wissota Dam here. There's Jim's Falls, and then there's another one just right up the river from each other. I know they're not very far apart. So this is my first time out here, and man, the traction was insane. So Tim and Dino had both been here before. If you guys are planning on checking this out anytime when it's warm out, definitely bring a hat and bring plenty of water. This is about a little over half mile of a walk into the crawling area from where you park. So just be prepared. Bring plenty of water because the rocks do radiate heat along with the sun beating down on you. I thought I had enough water, but I definitely did not. So just a word to the wise. So I got my SCX10 Pro here. Rocking the Proline Aztecs. So I've been kind of seeing how these are doing. Have been having pretty good luck with them. You guys will see them perform throughout the video here. Of course, running flubber stuffers in them to give me all the traction and side hilling abilities, which you guys will definitely see some side hilling abilities here in this video, because man, there's just different angles and stuff to crawl across. And that's what's cool, is there's no conformity or symmetry to any of this. It's all just Mother Nature doing her thing with the water. So that's what's really cool about places like this. So we got Tim out here rocking his R2, doing Tim things. So this is definitely a tough line here. I tried with the Pro and didn't have any success. Now that I have the Bully, I would like to try it with that. So you guys do know I did pick up a RC four-wheel drive Bully MOA2. So you guys will see that here on the channel soon. I'm excited to get that out and try some hardline stuff with it. Get Tim to bring his poised out, and I'll try to keep up with him. But this is a super fun line down here. Me, Tim, and Dino just kind of went off, and we're running our own lines and stuff before the group crawl. So this rock provided lots and lots of traction. You'll see us doing some pretty steep crawls, which was super cool.
10-ish or 11? I know we were setting gates when we started walking over.
So struggling a little bit on here. It's that belly just hanging down.
Woo!
But those Aztecs are biting, that's for sure.
Dude, what is this?
Didn't quite hit my line there though, but
Wet tire traction?
we're gonna show you guys some wet tire traction here.
Gotta give these tires the ultimate.
I was actually pretty surprised with how they did wet. For those of you that are crawling for a while, you know that
The ultimate test.
wet tires is not good at all. And these did prove to have some issues, with crawling super vertical areas with wet traction, but I feel that
Pay attention to
they did
that.
pretty well wet.
That's a possibility there.
So we're getting these things scrubbed in still, and going to be running them for a little while longer to see how we like them, see how they stack up. Um, I may have to try to do some head-to-head comparisons running the same lines with my G8 trenchers, because we all know that trenchers are pretty awesome, especially around here. I guess can't say 100% for everyone's situation, but out here trenchers do pretty well. Currently, it being summertime, we're running G8s. When it starts to get cold, again, I'll swap over to
How to make this with the water.
Predators on the trenchers. But these are the Proline Aztecs in G8. As you guys can see, we're trying some pretty vertical stuff. So here we are, started the group crawl. Just fun to get to know people and talk to other people in the community you may not always hang out with.
Back on the tire.
Those bodies on those tracks is like that one that was just here. For some reason, I have a soft spot for those. They are pretty sick looking bodies. So this guy also had an SCX 10 Pro. He was following me. So this is a pretty gnarly line. Again, a Tim line.
I made it so I was going up over that by an accident, and last minute I tried to let it hop over and it fell. I was able to make it with Timlin.
So that four-wheel steer on Tim's R2 here, definitely helping him to make that corner. So this is Chris. This is
Pressure's on now, Chris.
the Wizard of Flub RC. If you guys don't know, Chris here, awesome dude. He's the owner of Flub RC and hosting all these token events that we have been running. So this is the 5th event for 2024. Having a good time with his Titan chassis and Flub hard body. That chassis looks so sick with the purple and green. So a little further down on the group run here. We're back at that spot from earlier. Had a better idea how to hit it this time, so you can see I'm picking tires. That front tire's up in the air, and I was able to stick that line. It felt good to run it, get it, even though it was second run through. So there's so much, so many lines everywhere here. I definitely want to get back out there later this year when it's a little cooler, because it was in the 90s and a little on the humid side. So it was, you could say, almost miserable. If we were doing anything other than RC, I would have not wanted to go. But having to get a little crazy here, working the throttle and getting it to drag along. just doing Tim lines here, which
Last weekend I ran
if
my UTV in class 3.
you guys haven't been watching the channel, Tim is
The UTV
a
18.
crazy awesome driver, very
Did the whole thing.
meticulous on his driving and super skilled. So
Like, no! Like, no! Like that.
and
It was bad.
I know it's going to be hard to tell here, but this is pretty much vertical. I don't know much of anything that would have made that crawl.
Trying to get these tires to scrub.
So, and I'm still learning, guys. I've only been doing RC crawling since March of 2023, so I've still got a lot to learn, a lot to experience, and ultimately just having fun. You know, doing little. I don't even know what you call that. I'd call it a kung fu move, just because it's some wizardry. But where you work the throttle and the gas to get it to pop up. Things like that have definitely helped. You got Chris coming up here on the other side, and Tim hanging on over there. Following Chris up a crack. Well, trying. But Chris has definitely got the width on me.
Uh-oh. I don't think I'm coming out of that. Holes.
Preview of what's gonna happen to me.
Yeah, you can call me Stanley Yelnats. We'll be digging some holes.
Yeah, as you can see here, I got stuck in that crease or crack, and I just didn't have the width to get me.
We're just gonna shoot.
So we magically transported. I've been nothing but impressed with this SCX-10 Pro. With the Kraken chassis. Here, this is Mitch. He's one of the team drivers as well. I know he's on Instagram, and I think it's Mitch Andrews on Instagram and Facebook. Like I said, he's one of the Flub team drivers here, and so at each Flub event we do kind of a prize giveaway or whatever in multiple categories. So this week or this event was Flubs, like a more performance crawling based event. So Mitch set a course, and it was based on time, who could get through here the fastest. So this is my run. Thanks to Dino, or as some of you may know him on Instagram and TikTok and stuff as Sue Beast. He videoed for me while I was doing the run. Mitch definitely did a good job of making it a tough course to get through. I did click over and use overdrive on this to help me get some of these tight turns and stuff, because it was definitely killer. Back there where I rolled over, I was super surprised I drove out of that. I kind of hit it. I went into it and kind of thought I was just done for. Luckily, I was able to drive myself out of being upside down somehow. You guys can see here that overdrive makes a heck of a difference. Getting me up that wall, that was a challenge. And then heading to the last gate, it was a hike. And this is a challenge. Dino and Mitch kind of coached me through it, which I don't know if I would have gotten it, without them coaching me. But basically what they told me to do was drive straight through it and turn in. Right here. Dino had told me to kind of turn into it. And that helped to drag my back end through it and pull me up and over so I didn't get hooked up in my diff. Because that was definitely a super challenging gate. But all things, I'll learn in time and stuff. So this is down by the waterfalls. This is super cool. Lots of jagged rock. Nothing was even, but makes for super fun lines everywhere. I saw what looked like something that was doable down here, so figured I'd try it. I thought I had it right here. I got the front tires up and that back tire was up, and I thought I had it in the bag. But I didn't. Wasn't able to get it. The back end just kept pulling towards the water. So, as you guys can see here, this is me heading back towards, like, our main meetup area, so we could do giveaways and stuff like that. We did best paint job. That was judged by me and Bailey. And then the best course time on the course that Mitch had set up. Mitch got the best time on it. Keel got second best time. He snuck me out by 1 second. I got the third best time on it. Again, Keel beat me by 1 second. So, nice driving, guys. And that was a super fun course. And then there was a bunch of giveaways. Shout out to Ethan from Western Wisconsin Crawlers. He put on a micro crawling competition, which I placed second in the SCX24 class. So that was super cool as well. Unfortunately, I didn't get any video of that comp course, but there will be more micro crawler competitions in the area. So if you guys are looking forward to that, as I am, I look forward to seeing you guys out there. Until next time, guys, get out and have your own adventures.